guys, and welcome back to the randomized K-On! Pokemon Team Series. Next up is Mother Mugi-chan. Mugi's first Pokemon will be Heracross. That is an exceptional start. Heracross is so damn good, even without its Mega. The one used by Ash was a force to be reckoned with. It has fantastic stats, particularly its bonkers physical attack. It will hit like a truck, and it's not what you would call frail either. For level up moves, it's a tad better than in Gen 2 since it gets Stab, Brick Break and Mega Horn, even though you have to wait a while for that one. For TMs, it's not terrible, but it's not exactly vast either. But having Earthquake and Rock Tomb for coverage against fire and flying types is great. So while Heracross is no legendary, it is by far one of the best bug types available and an outstanding way to start this team off. Mugi's second Pokemon will be Dodrio. Another solid addition. Dodrio is always a good flying type to have on a team, despite how illogical it is that it's called a flying type even though it cannot actually fly, but details. It is a tiny bit on the frail side, but it's pretty fast and hits quite hard. For level up moves, it gets some pretty good attacks in Tri-Attack, Uproar and Drill Peck, even though getting that one earlier would be nice. For TMs, it's pretty standard for a normal flying type, but having Hyper Beam, Return and Aerial Ace for stab is always welcome. So this is still a great team member to have. Fast, powerful, and having the status effects of Tri-Attack is never not useful. Mugi's third Pokemon will be Tentacruel. Looks like we got a repeat for Mugi, just like with Yui. But Tentacruel's a good Pokemon to have. It has pretty solid stats, especially in special defense and speed. For level up moves, it's not terrible, but could definitely be better. For TMs, it's alright. Water Pulse if you don't have Surf, Ice moves, Sludge Bomb as the best poison move for the time, it's not bad. So yes, it's a repeat, but it's still a good repeat. Tentacruel is not a bad Pokemon to have. Mugi's fourth Pokemon will be Sandslash. Damn, Mugi's getting some great luck here. Sandslash is a great ground type to have. Not quite as devastatingly powerful as Rhydon, but not exactly a slouch either. It has really good physical stats. It will hit pretty damn hard. For level up moves, there's a serious lack of stab moves. The strongest attacks it gets are normal. For TMs, it's quite alright actually. There are some solid moves for it here. So definitely not a bad addition to Mugi's team. It's kinda weird how they never gave Giovanni a Sandslash, at least to my knowledge. It can be a real problem if you're unprepared. Mugi's fifth Pokemon will be Illamise. Well, that's a disappointment. I have heard precious few positive things said about Volbeat and Illamise, and I'm pretty indifferent myself. Illamise doesn't have terrible stats by any means, but they're not exactly stellar impressive either. For level up moves, it's pretty garbage, not a stab move in sight, unless you breed one. For TMs, it is infinitely better, but still nothing stab. Clearly, there was very little love given to Illamise by Game Freak. Good luck trying to get this thing to accomplish anything. And Mugi's last Pokemon will be Gorbis. Now that's an interesting Pokemon to get. Gorbis isn't one I hear mentioned too much. I wouldn't know at all which is better between it and Huntail, but I imagine it's like with Nidoqueen and Nidoking where both have their strengths. It is kinda lacking in HP and speed, but its other stats are really good. For level up moves, it's not too bad all things considered. Water Pulse and Psychic are great attacks to have. For TMs, it's limited, but serviceable. So this is a pretty decent way to round the team off, and Gorbis is certainly an elegant looking Pokemon, which I think kinda fits Mugi since she's also pretty elegant. And that's it for Mugi's Gen 3 team. It's pretty good based on my observation. The only real dud, for lack of a better word, is Illamise, but the others are really solid. Mugi could definitely do well with this team. As always, please rate, comment and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Feel free to come join me on Discord. Consider backing me on Patreon. And remember to stay chilled.